What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to teach you how to do the easiest flip at the wake park. The toe side back roll, in my personal opinion, is actually the easiest flip at the cable park. Although it wasn't the first flip that I learned after wakeboarding for a really long time, I found that this is actually the easiest flip to learn and it requires the least amount of effort. If you are one of those people that can't flip backwards, you should definitely just stop being a pussy and actually try and flip backwards. But if you do feel like being extremely stubborn and letting your mental block win the battle, maybe you should go to like one of my front roll tutorials or something like that. That may be a bit easier for you. Now that we've gotten rid of the people that are too scared to try, I will say that this trick is not that difficult. I have seen people on their very first day of wakeboarding land this trick, so I think with a little bit of effort, you should be able to get it. The edge that you're gonna wanna take is a nice gentle toe side edge towards the kicker. Actually so gentle that you only need to actually hold on with your front hand. So take a nice gentle front-handed toe side edge towards the kicker. Now that you're approaching the kicker, make sure that your arm is actually straight in front of your body. You want to be slightly squatted with your knees bent, and as you're getting closer and closer towards the top of the kicker, you're going to want to slowly extend those knees so you're actually pushing at your tallest point off the very top of the kicker. And as you're leaving the kicker, you're going to want to tilt your head straight back, throwing yourself in that backflip momentum. Now that your arm is straight and you've pushed off the very top of the kicker, looking straight back to generate that momentum to throw you in that backflip rotation, you should have started that rotation in about 3/4 of the way or maybe even halfway through the flip. Since you are looking straight back, you will be able to spot the water early. So make sure you just spot that water. You're gonna wanna finish up the rotation, just bend your knees on impact and just ride away. The most common mistake with this trick is basically just slipping back on your butt. So basically on landing, you're gonna wanna make sure you try and get that chest over your toes so you can land nice and solid. If you have a really large kicker at your local cable park like the one I'm using in this video, a lot of people tend to actually overflip and almost fall on their butt or even slip on their butt just from over flipping a bit. If that is the case for you, something that could help is actually laying out your body in the flip to sort of slow your rotation, and over time you can try and figure out what's best to sort of control your flip, or how hard to push off the kicker, or how hard to chuck yourself backwards. But laying your body out is a really good way to help slow your flip, so you can make sure that you're over your toes on your landing so you don't slip back on your butt. If your cable park does have a smaller kicker, something that could help to get the rotation around a bit faster would actually be pulling your knees into your chest to make your body smaller and more of a ball to help yourself flip around quicker. Another thing that could help would be pushing a lot harder off the top of the kicker to get you a more straight up, straight down pop so you have a bit more time in the air. And lastly, something that could help is actually chucking your head back a bit harder off the kicker, and that might get you a little bit more speed on your flip. And also for people who can't do backflips, like I said earlier, trampoline is key. So go learn a backflip on a trampoline. If you don't have one, go to a trampoline park. And if you're still scared, most trampoline parks will have a foam pit. So try a backflip into the foam pit, or even find a diving board to do one in the water so you can do this nice and safely. So whenever you get to the cable park, it won't be so scary to try this trick. Also, one last thing to help boost your confidence, I actually find a toe side back roll off the kicker easier than actually jumping toe side off the kicker. So yeah, if you want to try it and you're not that good at wakeboarding yet, this is definitely a good first flip to try. I'm just going to give you a brief little summary of the entire trick. You're going to want to take a nice, gentle, front-handed toe side edge towards your toe side kicker. As you're approaching the kicker, you're going to want to be slightly squatted with your knees bent, and as you're getting closer and closer towards the very top of the kicker, you're going to want to be at full extension off the very top of the kicker for the most straight up, straight down pop. As you're leaving the kicker, you're going to want to look straight back to start generating that backflip momentum to really get that flip around. As you're about halfway to 3/4 of the way through the flip, you should be able to look down and spot your landing. As you're coming closer to the water, you're going to want to bend your knees on impact and just ride away. That's how you do the easiest flip on a wakeboard, the toe side back roll. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, comment below what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future, and remember, I'll be uploading a video every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.